state as normal because at least if my comedy is shite, you can look at me. So, probably thinking why somebody with the attention span of a goldfish in a feckin' blender started to do stand-up. I mean, Jesus Christ, you know? Well, actually, it's the one place where actually having the energy of a caffeinated toddler actually pays off. But then, we've got this. This is our feckin' stage. I mean, look at the size of it. It's like a feckin' biscuit tin. And here's me with more energy than a squirrel on a Douglas press. I'll be sliding down there in a minute. And I've got my glasses just in case I forget, you know. Anyway, and talk about being all over the place. I mean, for those of you who know me, my name is Aideen. And for those of you who don't know me, it's still pronounced Aideen. But my name has been mangled more times than a potato in an Irish stew. I've been called Nadine, your brother, Aideen, 18, Aideen, Aideen. I mean, do I look like something that belongs in a medicine cabinet? Yeah. Do I? Yes. But, you know, you think with a name like mine, I'd be immune to identity crisis. But oh no, born and reared in Ireland, you learn to question everything. Do you know why? Thanks for a national pastime, Irish Catholic guilt. We're brilliant at it. We're so good, we'd make a nun question her life choices, you know? But you know, this Irish Catholic guilt, it's not just like a feeling, do you know what I mean? It's practically an art form, you know? Like we are born with it. It's like, oh, congratulations on your new baby. And here's a lifetime supply of Catholic guilt. You know, it's like the seasoning every Irish mammy has, you know? She's like, eat your spuds now. There's children starving in Africa. And all of a sudden, it's not that you're just not hungry. You're ungrateful, do you know what I mean? And it doesn't stop there. I mean, try throwing away some clothes in Ireland, you know? And again, it's a whole other kettle of fish. And it's like, oh, I know that jumper has holes in it now, but remember who knit it for you. All of a sudden, it's not just an old jumper you're throwing away, you know? It's a family heirloom with feelings, you know? It's just... But you know, the rest of the world has therapy, yeah? In Ireland, we've got our own system. And it's called sitting down with a cup of Bewley's tea and talking about everybody else's problems, so we don't talk about our own, you know? But you know what the best part is? We're so generous. We're great at sharing it. I couldn't possibly enjoy all this guilt to myself now. You're going to have some. Ah, go on. You win, you win, you win, you win, you win. And talk about feckin' sharing the guilt. There's nothing like a call home to the mammy. Oh, it's a stark reminder every time. You've gone very English, you know, and that's mammy code for you've betrayed your roots. So what do? I crank up the accent, lay it on thicker than Kerrygold on toast, you know? And I'm like, there, I couldn't let mammy know she's right now, for she'd love to have me back home, eating spuds and complaining about the feckin' weather. You know what I mean? That's fine. Have a little sip of water. That's what we're told. And I'm really good. I'm staying on the stage. Yeah. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Haven't broken an ankle yet. I did fall off. A broken ankle, so I'm a bit nervous that I'm going to do the same thing. Anyway, back to the mammy. Yeah, so, you know, a natter with the mammy, it's like trying to climb out of a peat bog blindfold, you know, and you get no context. She's straight fecking into it. You know, the phone will ring, and it's like, oh, your man now, he's really not well. There's a queer look off him. And even for me, I'm like, playing detective going, man, like, who's she talking about? You know, like, is it John? Like John the postie, or John the milkman, or is it maybe Mick, you know, the tight one that still has his communion money? Do you know what I mean? Or, I'm like, who's she talking about? And then I feckin' twig it. She's talking about Seamus. Yeah. Because for my mommy says, you know, not well. Again, that's mammy code, you know? And it's like something's out of the ordinary, do you know what I mean? And when she says not well, it means like she saw Seamus swap his spuds for a plate of salad. Now, I'm seeing a few little confused looks out there, you know, going, what in the name of St. Patrick is your man? Ooh, what's she talking about? Are you keeping up? All I can see is her mouth moving. We don't really know what the fuck she's saying, but she looks funny. Right, I tell you what. Should I break it down a little bit for you, right? We do. Forget Duolingo. We don't need Duolingo. We've got Ada, our ADHD. And break it down for you, right? So, your man. Who the heck is your man? Right? Well, your man is like, he's every man. But he's no man. He's like any man that's walked into a story in Ireland. Do you know what I mean? He's like the universal placeholder for the male species. Do you know what I mean? He's like, that fella, I know him, but I can't tell you why I know him. Do you know what I mean? Maybe he sold me a car. Or maybe he poured me a pint. Or maybe he's that fella that just walks his dog past my house and looks in, you know, every day. And then we have your one. Now, your one. Now, technically, your one is the female version of your man. But this is where things get a little bit dicey now, because that's a whole other kettle of fish. Now, can you hear me? Because I'm going like this the whole time. Can you hear me? Yes! So we had to practice with the mic, and it was kind of... Anyway, back to my story. Where was I? Yeah, your one. But your one, I mean, she's, you know, a total enigma in a cardigan, you know? She could be that wagon that's always arguing with the cashier in Tesco's and Boundary Road, you know what I mean? Or she could be your one who is walking her cat on a lead because it's the most natural thing in the world to do. Do you know what I mean? But it's the reason why half the stories in Ireland never get finished, because everybody's trying to work out who your one is. You know what I mean? That brings me on to things. Now, we got fecked off with all ye lot, taking the piss out of us about our this, that, these, and high green curry. So, we went, feck things, we got the yolk instead. Now, when I say the yolk, I'm not talking about the egg bit. I'm talking about, you know, when you just can't think of the word, you know, it's just like on the tip of your tongue and that thing-my-jig, just can't think of it, you know, it's like, where's the TV remote? It's next to the yolk. Where's my car keys? I probably have to with the yolk. But then, sometimes, the yolk just won't cut it. But you know what? Excuse me, it's not one of our lot with their phone ringing up there. Comedy 101, lads. Now I've lost my train of thought. Because that never happens.
The yolk.
The whatchamacallit. Yes, whatchamacallit. So, we have the whatchamacallit. Sometimes the yolk just won't cut it, so we have the whatchamacallit. It's like the yolk went to uni. And the whatchamacallit is reserved for, you know, those gadgets and gizmos, you know, that you buy off those dodgy sites. They're not the dodgy sites, but you know, the like of Temu and Wish and that shite. And you order it and you think, oh my God, this is going to revolutionise my life. I won't know myself when I get this whatchamacallit. And then within a week, it's a load of shite. And it's under the stairs for all the other whatchamacallits, you know? But you know, sometimes, you know when you're lost for words, and actually it does happen to us, people like me. We've got the Jesus, you know? The duct tape of Irish expressions, you know? If you're shocked, Jesus! If you're delighted, Jesus! Not your pint over, but Jesus! You know? Just slap a bejesus on it and you'll be grand, you know? But you know, we're the same nation that uses feck for every second word. But God forbid now we use the Lord's name in vain. So some holy Joe found a really clever loophole. Janie Mac. So instead of saying Jesus Christ and getting a real stern up from the mammy, Janie Mac, and you're only being expression. But you know what, lads, now? Feck and fuck are not the same. One will get you laugh, and the other will get you slap. I've been Aideen HD!